So delighted to be with Dietmar Heyduck, who is Senior Vice President Global Sales. Welcome at Koenig Bauer. And he's been traveling a hell of a lot. So welcome to India, welcome to Mumbai. Delighted to have you. I think we are meeting probably for the third time. So first and foremost, warm welcome to Mumbai. Curious to know, because it was 2016 when I had visited the Koenig Bauer factory in Germany. Want to know what's happening there, what's cooking, and what is it that you can share with us?
First of all, thank you so much for having me.
Sure.
I'm really very glad to be back to Mumbai and to see you again.
Sure.
And yes, indeed, I have very exciting news about Koenig Bauer in Radebeul. Very recently, we launched our brand new customer experience center. Probably you have not yet seen.
Not yet.
So you are cordially invited to visit. Our new customer experience center, we have 3 sections. We have a commercial section dedicated to our commercial customers. We have a label section dedicated mainly to our AML customers. And we have a packaging section. And in the packaging section, we show the complete workflow, including printing and post-press. So you will see our half format, medium format, large format offset machines. Of course, the fastest offset press in the market, the Rapida 106X with 22,000 sheets per hour. But you will also see our flatbed die cutter, 9,000 sheets, the Cut Pro Q. And what we call a real game changer, our Cut Pro X, running up to 15,000 sheets per hour. And also our folder gluer solution from Koenig Bauer Duran. And all is connected in one workflow, so it's really a total solution for our customers. And on top of it, we will show our new customer portal.
Okay.
We call it My Kiana. And this allows our customer, based on real data and on AI, to further improve productivity. And another highlight of our CEC, of course, is our digital machine, the VariJet,
Sure.
combining both digital and conventional units.
Yes.
And being a very nice complement to our existing Rapida offset machines. For our VariJet, we have the first installations running already in Europe.
Yep.
And we have very nice opportunities also on the subcontinent.
Sure.
And I think pretty soon you will also see success for our VariJet in this part
on the subcontinent, yeah.
On the subcontinent.
Just a quick follow-up question. I mean, this experience center sounds astounding. I mean, can one also do applications? Can also one do, tests with products and test trials, etc.? I mean, this I'm asking on behalf of the Indian customers or future customers who would like to visit it and, of course, avail of, the facilities that you have. Yes.
Thank you for the question. Of course, this is the purpose.
Okay.
That we invite customers to visit.
Sure.
And that upfront they share their jobs. And then they will come to our factory to see their jobs running. And if the customer is not convenient to travel all the way to Radebeul, since we deal with the whole world,
True.
There's even another option that in the first instance, we offer a video demo.
Right,
yeah?
right.
So the customer can still send his job profile, can send his material, and then we make a live demo.
Sure.
And you don't need to travel all the way from India to Germany.
Yep.
So this has proven to be very successful.
Oh, okay.
We started this one in pandemic period, that time for obvious reasons.
Of course, yeah.
But we continued this, and feedback from the customers is quite
good,
positive.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still old world, so I still believe in tactile. I need to see the machine, need to smell the ink, etc. Yeah.
Sure.
Again, a quick follow-up. I mean, you're in India, you partnered with Indo Polygraph, and they've been doing a fab job since the 90s, 35 odd years partnership with them. The success rate that I see, we look at numbers very carefully. I think past 3 to 4 years have been astounding for both Indo Polygraph and Koenig Bauer. So what is, if you can share what the success has been and what is the reason, what is the secret sauce for this success?
First of all, thank you so much for this feedback.
Sure.
I'm really very glad to hear. I'm traveling to India now since 2005.
Yeah.
And it has been really a nice success stories of our customers, of IPM
Sure.
and Koenig Bauer together. If you ask me what are the key factors of our success, I'm sure on one hand it's our technical leadership.
Yep.
This means highest productivity, maximum number of sheets on the floor. But as you just mentioned, it's all about the local support. And we take feedback from our customers very seriously. I think we are known for quick feedback and quick action. Actually, our team here in India is among the best we have in the world. They are trained on regular basis in our premises in Germany.
Sure.
And they are very independent to cater with the customer's requirements. So again, I think in a nutshell, it's a combination of maximum productivity and optimum local support in the market.
Got it, got it. Just a follow-up question. I know you mentioned to me that you've been to, and let me get this right, Brazil, to Turkey, to Poland, and of course now you're in India.
In the last 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yes, yes. So you are sort of Marco Polo of the industry. Curious to know that, because obviously there are some shared problems that the world graphic arts industry faces, and one that is very, very tricky is skilled technicians on the shop floor.
Right.
It's a challenge in India too. It's not as big a challenge as the other, nation states. Any strategy that, that Koenig Bauer has for the India territory on this? Because this is a huge red flag anywhere in India today.
For sure, this is a challenge for all of us.
Yeah.
And together with IPM, we give the maximum support to our customers for training.
Sure.
So we even invite customers to come to Germany for training. We even help our customers to build up in-house service to be less dependent. So training is very important both in our factory in Germany, but also on site.
Yeah.
So once the press has been installed, there will be regular follow-ups on the training, especially for those customers joining us for the first time, and there were quite some examples recently. So training is mandatory. We give a lot of support here. But we also work on our operation system in the factory to make operation of our press more easy, to allow also less qualified operators to run our presses perfectly.
Sure.
Because we know this is a challenge all over the world.
Yeah, it is.
In some countries, even you have a shortage of labor, and in other countries, you have at least the issue of the qualification of the workforce. So we try to support with a as easy to use as possible operation system for our machines.
Right.
And of course, we also invest a lot in automation.
Right. Right.
To make things
Simpler.
more productive and more simple.
Yeah.
But it's really a very important issue, and we are on it.
Sure, got it. Again, one of the things that we discussed prior to the interview officially starting was that the press itself and the kind of jobs that we see, the final end product. Once upon a time, it was fairly straightforward. There used to be paper. We had to deposit ink on that paper, and the job was done. Now suddenly, everything has become so much more complicated. The same press is expected to print on PP, PE, paper, paperboard, sometimes coated, sometimes uncoated. So smarter machines, lots more embellishment, lots more smartness in that. So the question really is, in that sense, what is the orientation in the R&D at Koenig Bauer, in the sense that is it only volume or is it a lot more of value now that seems to be the core focus at the think tank at Koenig Bauer.
Well, for sure, what is counting always is net sheets on the floor.
Right.
That's the target. But recently, like you just have mentioned, press configurations get more and more complex.
True.
To cater with the market demand.
Sure.
So we have seen a lot of double coaters coming into the market. We have seen IML machines.
Yes.
This is really a segment growing pretty fast. We have seen cold foil
Yes.
coming in and real sheeters. So a lot of new concepts to cater with these changing requirements in the market. And this always has been a strong point of Koenig Bauer, that we are able to cater to the customer's requirements, and that we even customize machines for the customer exactly according to his requirement.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's fascinating. Whatever you've just mentioned, I mean, all of these machines, we find them in India in in some factory or the other. So it's amazing.
It's amazing if we reflect the past 20 years.
Sure.
20 years ago, we were talking mainly about second-hand machines.
That's true.
We were talking about some more or less standard machines, even 4 colors, or let's say 5 colors. And, if we now reflect what has entered recently, like I just mentioned, with the double coating, cold foil, and we really talk state of the art, and we talk about equipment. If we talk about automation on the same level of what we sell in Europe.
Sure.
And this is probably also part of the reason why you see not too many of those multinationals being active in India so far, because the local printing industry already has reached a level to be perfectly competitive
with the rest of the world. Yeah.
Yes, and even understanding the local market much better than some overseas companies.
So good standards, fair as per global standards. Yeah,
yes.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
A question, and I mean, I'm curious because I have been observing this now over the last, I think, a decade and a half.
Yeah.
So some of your customers have been very kind and allowed me to be a part of the installation process. So 2 or 3 things that have struck. One is just the sheer weight of the machines. It's only when I'm there I realize, when I see the the various units being offloaded. Sometimes it's 12 trucks, sometimes it's 14 trucks or what have you, and these massive conveyor trucks. And I think something like 150, 160 tons of heavy metal. And then the process itself of installation. Sometimes it takes 8 to 10 weeks because the flooring, the wiring, etc. I'm just curious to know, is because you've streamlined so many things, with the machines, the processes, as you mentioned, automation and the entire workflow, is it somewhere possible to also make this process a little less time consuming and be so laborious as it sometimes seems to me as an outsider? I know there is the mechanical engineering part of things, etc., but and you need to have robust flooring, etc. But this process, can something be done, especially in a country like India where certain things get tricky, I feel?
Of course, we are constantly improving our processes.
Sure.
And to shorten installation period and ramp up period while securing the proper quality.
Yes.
Has been always on our agenda.
Sure.
And our design department is also involved in this process, that we have this topic in mind already while we design the press.
Got it.
So it's on our agenda. I think we have made a lot of progress in this respect already. But as we are constantly improving, we are also working on
it. But would there be any sort of simple tips that you would have, say 1 or 2 tips that you must do this before the machine arrives? Because sometimes I find, panic when the machine arrives and then I realize that...
Well, what we usually do is a pre-installation inspection on site.
Yes.
Yeah. To check with the customer whether everything has been prepared, that we provide necessary drawings,
Yes.
to give him maximum support so that everything is ready
Yes.
once installation is starting. Yeah, I think this is a
Mandatory.
proven process, mandatory, and we will of course continue to do so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Another thing which I know is close to your heart is sustainability, and
Yes,
at
exactly.
Prince Summit there have been a couple of presentations by you,
Yes.
by Sasha, etc.
Yes.
about
Yes.
energy.
Yes.
And I noticed that, and correct me if I get this incorrect, is the drying system called Very Dry Blue.
Correct.
So that recirculates the heated air, and you're looking at 30% savings, etc.
Correct.
Quick question: how is this working, especially on many of the machines that you've installed in India, and in practice, is it sort of proving to be effective even in sort of humid, in a humid sort of environment, which is India? Like right now, we are in Mumbai. Coastal precipitation is probably 80–90%. So, if you can explain this to us, and what is the role that Very Dry Blue plays in something?
You're very right. Sustainability is one of the major trends we are facing these days. So it's a high priority for Koenig Bauer as a supplier, not only regarding energy, also regarding other topics, reducing startup waste, for example, or if it comes for the washing device, to reduce solvent. Yes, and of course, it's also regarding energy. We also have a nice tool called Visu Energy, helping the customer to run the production even more efficient. And yes, our dryer solution is also part of this sustainability strategy. We have already 12 presses shipped to India only, equipped with a Very Dry Blue dryer. And the idea is to cure the sheets faster. So you have dried sheets on the floor, and you can, of course, then have a higher production speed.
Got it.
And it's really working out. We have constant feedback from our customers, which is extremely positive.
Sure. Just one final question. I mean, in India, of course, your offset presses are sort of on top of the game, be it for metal, be it for Sheetfed, be it for web, of course. Curious to know what's happening with the digital hybrid press, and also curious to know what's especially for carton application, and also for the central cylinder flexo presses, because obviously that's a space in India which seems to be growing, evolving, and we are seeing some interesting numbers in the in the sector. So if you can share what's happening in that, back in the factory, and also more importantly in terms of customer outreach.
Thank you for the question. I have very good news again.
Right.
You're referring to our digital machine, Varijet.
Varijet, yes.
We have 3 machines up and running in Europe already. And it's a very flexible solution, combining both digital solutions and analog units.
Yes.
So it's what we call a hybrid press. Yes. 3 presses up and running with very good feedback from our customers. Because it's such a nice complement to the offset machine. On one hand, it makes the offset machine more productive. Because the short run jobs you can put on the Varijet. And I think the customers of the converters, the customers of our customers, the brands, they are really pushing for this solution, also for other reasons. They look for special promotions, they look for individualization, helping them to run campaigns. So I believe there's a strong demand for this product. And I see this product also coming to India. We are very optimistic.
That's good news.
We do have opportunities. We do have customers we are talking to, and I think pretty soon there will be some good news
Sure.
on this one.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to India and hope to see you soon. Yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Really
Yeah.
very excited to be back.
Yes.
Thank you.
So that was Dietmar Heyduck, Senior Vice President Global Sales from Koenig Bauer, and wonderful conversation with him. If there's any additional inputs or queries that you have for him, you can write to Print Week. We'll hopefully reach out your query to the team and they'll get back to you with any technical or service support that you require. Thank you.